Hey, what's going on, good people? This your man, Chris Thorns, and you already know what this is. I'm coming to you with another news story. So, hey, let's get right into it. What's going on, good people? As always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever you're watching my content. And as always, like, comment, subscribe, and share. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into the story. We got a sad one here. We got a young fella who is 2 years old. I don't know if I'm gonna say his name right. It's Nakyzi or Nakyzi or however you say it. But I'm gonna go with how I think it's pronounced. So anybody who know this young man, you can tell me how to correctly pronounce his name. Nakyzi Odums. Okay, Nakyzi Odums. What has happened here, guys? Of course, you know the 4th of July just has passed, and this young man got a hold of a gun while in the car and shot himself in the head, and sadly he has lost his life. He did this in the process of his folks was shopping for fireworks. Now they saying that they were just feet away, you know, when this happened. But regardless of what, if you got a gun in the car, you know, I just don't see the reason why you could not take him out the car while you shot for the fireworks, at least for the safety purpose of the gun being in the vehicle. But we'll talk about that in a minute. I got two articles I want you to hear. I want y'all to hear when it first happened, and I want y'all to hear that he passed away. So here is when the story first initially came out.
For his life after shooting himself yesterday outside a Douglas Walmart. The shooting happened when the baby was left in a car with his parents just feet away.
WALB News 10's Lena Allen shares what she learned from witnesses today.
Yes, witnesses tell me that the parents of that toddler were shopping at this fireworks stand when suddenly they heard a pop. The parents rushed back to the car to find that the toddler had shot himself in the face.
It's just a sad situation. I hate it for the parents, and I hope he pulls through.
Witnesses say the toddler was sitting in the front seat of the car and that the gun may have been in the side of the car door, cocked and loaded. The child was alive when he was transported to the hospital.
Cocked and loaded.
Right now, police tell me they haven't gotten any updates on his condition after he was transported to another hospital. Police Chief Brandon Pruitt says they're still trying to figure out how the toddler got a hold of the gun.
I mean, you're allowed to have a gun in the car, but, you know, when there's a child involved, you need to make sure that, you know, the gun is secure so the child don't have access to it.
Now, the community is hoping and praying the young child pulls through, considering where he was shot.
Accidents happen real fast, so you have to kind of be careful what's going on around you. You know, you have to kind of be aware of things, you know, so I hate it. Praying for the family.
It's very sad, and hopefully everybody will offer up their prayers for a recovery for this child with no lifelong issues.
Now, the biggest question outside of if that toddler will be okay is if the parents will face charges. I asked the police chief that, and he tells me they're still investigating. We'll bring you updates as we learn more. Lena Allen, WALB, your hometown news source.
Okay,
it's time
so
we had a heart-to-heart.
That's
just 29
when it initially happened. So y'all heard that he was left alone in the car, and allegedly the gun was cocked and loaded. It was cocked and loaded. All right, and they went to go shop for fireworks. They heard a pop and ran back to the car. He was still alive at some point, and they ended up rushing him to the hospital, where we're going to hear now that later he died.
Some tragic news out of Douglas. The 2-year-old toddler who accidentally shot himself in the chest on Wednesday, July 3rd, has passed away. According to the Douglas Police Department, the child died Saturday afternoon at a trauma center in Jacksonville, Florida. WALB previously reported that witnesses said the parents were shopping at a fireworks stand when they heard a pop and found that the toddler shot himself in the face. The shooting happened at a fireworks stand outside of Walmart on Bowers Mill Road, and authorities are continuing their investigations to determine the exact circumstances surrounding the incident.
It's time we had a heart-to-heart.
All right, so y'all heard that. He has passed away. Sorry to hear that. And, of course, they got to go GoFundMe up. I'm guessing this the parents of the boy right here. I'm not certain, but it's showing a picture of these two, so I'm assuming these are the parents of the young fella. Okay. All right. Let me get into this. So what I got to say about this. I want people to understand that I'm not really doing this video to beat up on the parents, even though I feel like that was a negligent move. You know, that's fucked up. I'm going to acknowledge that was negligent, or whoever both of their parts, you know, for leaving that gun in the car while he was in there. I really don't understand why, if the tent was only, or wherever the hell that damn thing was only feet away, why y'all could not just get him out the car again, at least for the safety purpose of that gun being in the car? Why did you not take him out the car and let him go with y'all to get the fireworks? You know, I don't think you have an answer for that, you know, and I don't think there's really no excuse for why they did not do that, okay? But here's the sole purpose as to why I'm doing this video, because again, I've been saying time and time again, you know, and I guess y'all gonna listen to me one day, I guess, you know, whenever that day comes, y'all gonna listen, okay? But anyway, though, I've been saying time and time again, as well as other creators probably saying the same thing time and time again. We're in an era that you just cannot turn your eyes off your child or children, because we know now shit can happen with a drop of a dime. We done done stories of parents leaving children at home, the house caught on fire. We did stories of parents leaving children at home that are drowning in the pool, okay? We just have done so many stories, at least over here on my channel, we have done so many stories that it shows you the moment that you leave them unattended, regardless if it's 1 second, 2 seconds, 5 seconds, 1 feet, 2 feet, 6 feet, regardless of what, it's almost as if you instantly has put them in danger once you leave them in a car alone. And I still see it today. Some folks run into a dollar store real quick, leave the children in the car, you know. And it's getting crazy, you know. And if you say something to them, you end up gonna get cut. You're gonna end up getting cussed out, you know, because people, the mindset that they have is, I was only gone for a minute. You can't tell what to do with our children, which is technically they're right. You can't tell people what to do with their children. But the thing is, though, you want to encourage safety, and you get cussed out for want to encourage safety. Okay, you get cussed out for it. All right. Now, I want to talk about the GoFundMe. In situations like these, you know, you have to ask the question, what are you giving money for? I mean, just like the lady who left her child in the car and her car got repoed. What was she getting money for? I mean, it's pretty negligence, you know. Let's see. Let's look at the GoFundMe real quick. $5,000 goal, and they have raised $2,259. It says help ease the burden of Nakyzi's family. I mean, come on, man. The burden, really? It's something that is clearly, I'm sorry, it was negligent, they fault. And the burden? What about the burden of they left a child in the car along with a loaded gun? What about that burden? What about the burden on him? If you consider that a burden. Man, you know, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just looking at this thing totally all wrong. I don't know, man. Y'all can tell me, you know, if y'all think this is wrong, I'm looking at it wrong, feel free to tell me. You know, and it's funny that I'm looking at that because I had just called my mom's a couple of days after the 4th because I was thinking about life insurance. I have it on my job, but that's only on the job. I don't have it for me personally. And it's a guy she used to deal with that I ran into a couple of times that she had actually got me on life insurance on. And I had called her to ask her if she still had that guy's number. You know, or did she even remember his name? Of course, you know, she don't remember it. So she gave me the number to Gerber. I don't know if I'm going to call Gerber or not. I think I'm going to still go weigh out my options, But I am finna get some life insurance, man, because it's just too much just going on out. It's going on out here, including out here in Memphis, 4th of July, a lot of shit done popped off over here. Matter of fact, it was a heavy police presence like right there in front of my house on the 4th of July. I don't know what the hell happened, but it was a heavy police presence like right there in front of my house. It was 11 police cars that was out there, and they had across the street the yellow taped or whatnot. I mean, to this day, I still don't know what happened, but I think it has something to do with just across the street. Somebody ran somebody's car or some shit was going on. It was just hectic out there. And that what really made me call my mom and be like, hey, do you got the guy number? Get some life insurance, because, again, you can have life insurance on a job. That's great. But if you leave that job or anything like that, they're just with the job, do you have life insurance on yourself? So if something happens, you already have that taken care of, if something happens, So I'm gonna say this to all of you, I'm gonna encourage y'all, look into getting some life insurance. I don't think it's really expensive, but then again, I ain't telling nobody how to spend their money or tell you what might be expensive or inexpensive to you, because a lot of shit is going high. But but with something like this, as far as your life, I don't think it's a bad idea that a lot of us start investing in life insurance. And as a matter of fact, for those who listen to the sound of my voice, if you got some life insurance and you think they're good people, hey, send me the info. I get a call, and see what they talking about, But hey, it's that time now to get serious about our lives, And one of the things we need to take, again, life insurance. We should not be going to GoFundMe every time somebody dies. We just shouldn't, But you got people with big hearts that are willing to donate to the GoFundMe. And I'm not knocking them for it because that's their money. But we need to start relying on GoFundMe. Him 2 years old, why does he have Gerber life insurance? We should not keep doing this. Every time something happens, we instantly go into GoFundMe. All right? That's my stand on that. But again, rest in heaven to this young man. It's negligence regardless. And I like the news lady. She asked him, are they going to be charged? And the guy responds, hey, we're still investigating. Which says to me, they probably end up getting charged. If you still got investigated, I think they're going to get charged. Somebody going to get in trouble for that. If not both of them, whoever the owner of the gun is going to get in trouble, which 9 times out of 10, it probably is the guy gun. Who knows? But it's just speculation. Who knows? If they don't get charged, I'd be shocked. If somebody don't get charged, I'd be shocked. And I'm not saying that I'm advocating for anybody to get charged, but come on now. The way this happened, yeah, somebody going to get hit with something. They going to get hit with something. Wow. Just crazy. Anyway, guys, as always, with a lot of these stories, I'm all over the place. But with good reason, though. With good reason. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this. And, hey, again, you got information on some good life insurance, hey, shoot the information my way. I'm sure we're going to get them a ring, I ain't finna play. I am not finna play. Anyway, guys, love y'all. Take care of yourself. And as always, leave your thoughts in your comments. I'm your man, Chris Thorns. I'm out.